Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Tony Award winner John Lloyd Young is making his Cafe Carlyle debut with his brand new show called My Turn through February 23rd. And I caught up with the star just minutes after he came off stage on opening night.
Say no more, just walk away. Have no regrets, I forget you someday. Now we go our different ways, the lonely nights and endless days begin. For me, true love's come to an end, but still you want me as a friend, and so I must be.
Congratulations, how do you feel?
I feel good. I only had a few days to rehearse with the band before, because I'm doing Jersey Boys, around this. So it was a lot of work in a very short amount of time, but kind of like the Tonys, when you have to just figure it out in a day. This was less pressure than the Tonys, a lot more a lot more intimate.
Sure. Well, let's talk about what this engagement means to you, John. You just opened tonight, triumphant opening tonight. What this whole engagement means.
I'm just really excited to be here at the Carlyle. It's such a classy space, and it's a supper club. I've never played a supper club before, so it's got all of this history. You can sort of smell the George Gershwin and that older generation of standard songs. And what's kind of cool for me, and which I wanted to try and sort of seemed like it went over well tonight, is making songs that are 20 years later than those songs we usually think of as standards, into modern standards. Use them in the same way in a club and see if they go over as standards. And I think that most of them did.
Let me be the one you come running to. I'll never be untrue. Ooh, baby, let's stay together, loving you weather times are good or bad, happy or sad.
Show. It's funny because only like one or two songs, I think we did maybe 14 songs tonight. Only one or two of the songs were absolutely brand new that I've never done anywhere else before. So I've done smaller events, benefits where I do one or two songs, or a private party where I do 5 songs, or something else where I do 6 or whatever. So I've done all of these songs in one way or another, in small rooms or large rooms somewhere in front of an audience. I've tested most of these songs in front of an audience before. This was sort of putting them all together into one program, and and seeing if they worked together. And I feel like they really flowed really well.
Talk about your musical director and working with Tommy.
Tommy Faragher is amazing, is real genius, especially in the studio. We recorded my album, My Turn. He produced that, and we did it with we tried to make it sound. Everything was acoustic, everything was live. The singing was not pro-tooled or auto-tuned at all, and the instruments weren't played around with. Everything was live. And so he's really good at making what is actually recorded sound good without scrubbing it in any way. And he has the distinction of having the only #1 Billboard hit for Glee. He did Teenage Dream with the male a cappella. I don't watch the show, but the male a cappella group, supposedly he took all a cappella vocals and with 200 tracks and turned it into this epic a cappella number, and it went to #1 on Billboard. So he's a musical genius, and I'm so lucky, I feel, to be working with him on this. My new album is a smattering of the songs that we did tonight. Tonight's an hour-long program, so about 15 songs, and my new album is probably half of that. The songs that we loved the most and absolutely wanted to record right away, and some of the songs from this show will end up on the next album, or we'll expand the album on iTunes and add some bonus tracks. It was great to record the album because we were recreating these songs in an authentic way, but I was getting to get under the lyric and to interpret the lyric, which for me is what I really think I've come to learn about myself, is that I'm an interpreter of lyrics.
I don't have happiness, and I guess I never will again. When you walked out on me in once old misery, and he's been here since then. Oh, I don't have love to share, and I don't have one who cares. I don't have anything since I don't have you.
You're back in Jersey Boys again. What is it like this time around?
It's great. I mean, now it's like, I know it so well that now it's just it's enjoying the cast and enjoying the job and enjoying the audience. I mean, all the things that an actor would want: a job, an audience, and a cast that you like. So it's in a fantastic role. There's no pressure around it because it's a long-running show now. So now it's just there to enjoy. It's not like you're doing it with knowing that you have to impress critics or that there are going to be Tony voters there or whatever. It's there. It's going to run for a long time, and I'm happy to step back in the shoes of a role that was really fun to create on Broadway, and it's amazing to do it now and to have such. I guess like a feeling of dominion over the role, because it's so familiar to me that I just feel a real sense of flow now. Instead of sometimes when you don't know what you're doing, you're a little apprehensive. Now I just flow.